Do you want to prevent Zoom bombing in your next Zoom meeting? Let me show you how. What exactly is Zoom bombing? Zoom bombing is an unwanted intrusion in your Zoom meeting by someone who you may have not invited or who simply wants to cause disruption in your meeting. So how do you prevent someone from disrupting your meeting? I have a three-step approach. Step 1 is to disable sharing for participants. In the new version of Zoom, we have a new icon here called security, and if you click on it, we can come here to share screen and disable it. Now the share button will not be visible for anybody except the host. This option can also be disabled by clicking on the arrow next to the share screen and go to the advanced sharing option. And as you can see, who can share can be set to only host or all participants. I like to keep it on only host so that the meeting cannot be disrupted by someone by sharing inappropriate content while a meeting is going on. What if one of the participants wants to share their screen as part of their presentation? In such cases, I prefer to make that person a co-host before the start of their segment. This will ensure that they are able to present without allowing any other participant to share their screen. At the end of the segment, I can simply go and withdraw the co-host permission. The second type of disruption that can happen is the audible disruption, when participants unmute themselves and disturb the flow of the meeting. To prevent participants from unmuting themselves, click on the participant button, and if you go to the bottom of the screen, we find these three dots. When I click on it, we find the option allow participants to unmute themselves. Currently it is set to on. When I click on it, I have now disabled participants from unmuting themselves. If somebody wants to speak up, they can use the raise hand icon and the moderator can unmute them when required. The third form of disruption can happen using the chat box. During important segments of your meeting, you can simply disable the chat, and this is done by clicking on the security button, and we can see now the chat is currently enabled. When I click on it, chat is disabled for all. When you want to enable chat once again go to the security option and enable chat. That's all there is to it. So if you follow these three steps, disable sharing, disable participants from unmuting themselves, and disabling chat during important segments of your meeting will ensure that the word Zoom bombing does not apply to your meeting.